Welcome back to SportsLine. You know what makes March Madness great is when the buzzer beaters and the upsets happen and you have to tear these brackets up. That is what truly makes it special and what provides the moments that we remember for a long, long time. Well, 35 years ago this week, one of the all-time great March Madness moments happened when Austin Peay stunned 3-seed Illinois, a team a lot of people thought was a dark horse national championship contender that year. And not just did they pull off the upset, but that win led to one of the more remarkable moments in college basketball history off the court when the legendary Dick Vitale was forced to stand on his head for getting the prediction of that game wrong. Well, the guy who won that game way back in 1987, Tony Ray, I had the chance to catch up with him last week to relive that moment and everything that happened around that game. And trust me, it was a lot more enjoyable for one of us than the other one.
Do people always have a negative impact on the environment? My name is Tony Ray. I'm a middle school teacher at JFK Middle School, and I also hit the winning shot in 1987 at Austin Peay State University to propel us past Illinois in one of the greatest upsets in NCAA history. Steve, what was you doing 35 years ago?
Well, Tony, I remember it well because 35 years ago, I was growing up in Champaign, Illinois, one of the biggest Illini fans around.
And I'm sorry about that, but the stars were just lined up.
Tony, you realize you made 3-year-old me cry, right?
I'm sorry, I do not like to make kids cry, but I had a mission to accomplish. I was trying to propel our team to history.
Well, really the story starts in the OVC tournament. You weren't supposed to win down at the Murphy Center, but somehow you cut down the net.
All 3 games we were down and trailing. We came back. And then when we got to the last game, Richie Armstrong hit a buzzer beater at half court, so we didn't have a shot up until the last shot of the OVC tournament, and that what snuck us into the big dance.
The Governors made it in as a 14 seed, and in front of them was a date with trendy national title pick Illinois, led by Hall of Fame coach Lou Henson and star Ken Norman.
Then a little bit of doubt seeped into our mind because we saw them play on TV and we knew they had an All-American. We knew they had a great coach. Everybody, when they was going through the parents, would say, this is an easy win for Illinois, and they was going just to the next round.
The most vocal of the doubters was legendary ESPN analyst Dick Vitale.
He came on the national TV and said, there's no way Austin Peay could get close to beating Illinois. I tell you what, baby, if they beat Illinois, I will stand on my head on national TV.
Illinois led early, but a halftime buzzer beater pulled Peay within 3.
That really changed the momentum. It let us know, hey, this could happen. Everybody was gassed up, and it was just like, okay, here we go. It's our time.
The Illini still led by 1 when Ray was fouled with 2 seconds left, sending just a 56% free throw shooter to the line for the chance to take the lead.
At first, what was going through my mind is, oh, Lord. I'm thinking, focus, take your time. During the timeout, Coach Kelly, he never said anything to me. He just said what we're going to do after Tony makes the free throws. None of my teammates said anything to me, so it was a lot of pressure at that moment.
Ray hit both free throws, and when Illinois' last shot was off the mark, Cinderella had pulled the upset.
We realized what happened. We started running around the court. Our fans, which are the greatest fans in the world, just went berserk. And of course, as soon as we won, they said the switchboards would lighten up, and Dick Vitale was true to his word, and he stood on his head.
A March Madness moment that lives on even 35 years later.
We're still in the top 20 upsets of all time in NCAA history.
Well, like I told you, you ruined my day when I was a 3-year-old in front of a packed gym down there in Birmingham. We got a packed gym here today at JFK. You think you can hit 2 more?
I think I can.
All right, well, I'll tell you this. Just like Dickie V, you hit 2 more, and I'll stand on my head.
Steve, you got a deal, all right?
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. All right, your whole class is watching. No pressure at all here. Okay, you got 1. Can he do it again? Well, Tony, looks like you still got it, my man.
Yes, March Madness, 35 years later, and hopefully 35 years later from here, I still have it. It's March Madness.
Yeah, and a shot that lives on forever.